Kurt and Carl, great to see you guys again. I know we've known each other for over a year now, working on some great projects in the area. I'm super excited to introduce you guys to both Kat and Dan, and I want you to tell them a little bit about what you guys do and you know what's been going on in the area.
Okay, so we're a local building contractor. We're a home builder and remodeler. We specialize in custom building and custom renovations. Unique properties, unique challenges, unique designs. Nothing that we do has ever been done before. Our background is, mine is more of in the field. I got started in construction when I was 14 years old and I'm 39. And then I got my builder's license, 6 years ago, and I teamed up with Kurt. And we started building for ourselves and for other people that wanted to do some interesting projects and new design work, kind of breaking the mold of what you typically see.
So you guys do both new construction and renovations?
Absolutely. We are about 50-50 on new construction and renovations. The renovation side, we provide in-house carpentry services for renovations, which allows us to kind of get the more difficult projects to be handled by our in-house guys, which helps out on the renovation side.
So something you guys said earlier, which is interesting to me, is you kind of renovated the small little maybe 1,000-room cottage, square foot cottage, and you're building a 7,000 square foot home.
Yeah.
So it is all spectrums.
Oh, absolutely. We've taken on small little projects, mother-in-law suites. We've taken on small renovations up to 7,000 square foot new construction.
All right, guys, this one behind us looks very impressive. Can we go in and take a look?
Yeah, come on in. All right, so this particular project, the homeowner approached us with having land already purchased, and they had an existing home here that they wanted to demo, and they utilized our design services, Black Box Design. They had a design in mind. The architect was able to manipulate that design to come up with this, and we demoed the house, and now we're about 40% complete on it.
Yeah, some really cool design features of this house are the pop-up in the living room. This area elevates up beyond the rest of the house to create sort of a interesting feeling when you walk into the room of expansion.
Right.
And then in the kitchen, we did some really cool design on the windows. Once the cabinets are in and the countertop is in, those windows will be a backsplash. So there won't be like a tile there, it's just windows. So it's really interesting. And then we're also bringing in the exterior brick that's on the outside of the house will actually be wrapped all the way through this wall here to bring the outside in.
What I see with your product is extremely elevated and definitely, far beyond the competition. Tell us a little bit about your relationship with the architect Bob and how you guys kind of work with your clients as far as the design process goes.
Yeah, Bob shares an office with us, right? And so we have the unique ability to start from the initial phase of the construction project on the design side, giving our input in as the design is evolving, right? And we work closely with Bob throughout the whole design process in order to get the overall look, ease of build, and the price point that the client desires.
All right, guys, well, I'm clearly loving the relationship. I know we've been working hand in hand on my personal project just down the road here. You guys have been helping me build my, mid-century modern, gem right in the heart of Alano Beach.
This is a perfect example where you came to us with a set of plans that were what we thought were maybe 90% complete, and we took it to the next level. You had an idea, and we took your idea and ran with it, and I think we understood exactly what you were wanting to do, and we were able to modify and adjust the plans to give you exactly what you were wanting.
Sure.
And then also give you some new and fresh ideas that you hadn't even thought of yet.
Well, I know I'm super excited to move into my personal residence. Can't wait to do it. It's going to really be my personal sanctuary in there. But I know you guys got a couple things on the horizon to show us today as well.
Yeah, let's go take a look at a couple other jobs that are in the further stage of development and go meet Bob the architect.
Okay, perfect. Let's go.
Bob, I love the design elements I'm seeing around the house. Can you tell us a little bit about the project?
Sure. The project was designed probably 15, 20 years ago by another architect, and while it was a big house, it was all cut up into small spaces, and the clients felt like it was too closed up. So My job was to come in and open the space up and remove walls and remove structural columns and rethink the way the space flowed so it felt more open to this beautiful view that we have out the window onto the water.
And some of the interesting things I'm seeing, like the countertop, what material is this?
This is a lightweight concrete that is pretty much become an industry standard for people who are interested in concrete. The technology's grown, it's improved, now you can do colors, it's reinforced, and it's light enough to where you can set it on cabinets.
So Bob, you were talking earlier about this is where we're at today, but it didn't start that way. You've got zoning, you got permitting, tell us a little bit about that process.
It's important for a client who is just getting started with an idea to understand what his lot can offer, the opportunities and the constraints, both of which provide the valuable information to give you the idea you want. The last thing that you want is to buy a lot that will not offer you the thing that you're trying to achieve. So what we do from the very front end is we do code research, which tells you how much of a building you can put on the site, how far it's got to be set back off the lot lines, what the height limits are, if there's any code or deed restrictions based on the neighborhood, which are going to tell you exactly what you can have with this piece of property.
So you can't get here until you go there.
You must start at the beginning, yes. You don't want to find out after you've purchased it that you can't do what you actually wanted to do.
I'm going to assume that's what you have to do, but this is what you enjoy doing.
I do enjoy the remodels. They're fun because they unveil the potential of the house that was previously not really done in the original design. But I really enjoy the new work. The new work is where you can really sort of show off the character of the client, explore their personality, and give them something that they can actually call home, because I consider myself a collaborative designer. I work with the clients. I talk to them about their lives and their history and the things that they have done in their life that are important. That all becomes part of the design. And they can actually say that we helped and we were a part of this experience.
So that's pretty cool. From a new construction, you just have that initial conversation and you really want to know what makes them tick in order to, as you said, build something like this.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's understanding them personally that helps me give them what they are trying to achieve in terms of a design that reflects their own personality.
All right, guys, well, how amazing was it to see the work that Coastal Craftsman's doing, along with Bob, Kurt and Carl showing us some of their projects. It's just really, really amazing to see what they've done with the local real estate market and how they've elevated the local design over the past couple of years.
Yeah, I kind of enjoyed seeing every aspect of it, right? From really the ground up. And so, and then with this beautiful finished product here, but the design of everything that we've seen has really enhanced the entire project.
Well, I learned you can't underestimate the value of your team that you have to put together, right? So you have to have the design element in there. You've got to have great builders.
Right.
And they take into consideration everything from what the owner's needs are all the way to how is it going to affect the neighborhood. Really was an incredible day.
Wow, what a great day seeing everything that we saw today. This has been awesome.
And like usual, I'm very hungry, so.
I know Dan's a little thirsty, so let's go to a great place I know just across the bay.